void full health. So as quickly as, and much like we did up here in the start function, we'll just copy this, paste it in there. So we'll just save everything, and now that's our health system all set. Oh, excuse me, all set up. So the only problem now is we haven't got any way for the player to get hurt properly. Oh god, got some kind of error here. Help manager line 7. Ooh, 7. Public int, that doesn't make any sense. We just need this just to be public int. There we go. It is one of the very handy things about Unity. It does very good at, like, if there's an error in your code, it's very good at telling you where that error probably is. Of course, it doesn't account for like you coding weird things weirdly, but if there's an error message popping up, it's usually very helpful at telling you where the problem is. So now we start the game here. We actually haven't attached the script to the player, so nothing's going to happen. We add a component, player. Oh no, it's just health manager, sorry. Health manager. And we say the player's health is 5, just so he's more powerful than his enemies. So now when we hit play, this health should go up to 5. No, it did not. Well, that's not very helpful for anybody. What is it looking for here? CS 31. 31. Text.text. Oh, because I'm adding it to the wrong thing. That's what's happening. You're not supposed to add that to the player at all. You're supposed to attach that to our text script that is counting how much health we have. So we'll just remove this component. It's always important to make sure you're actually putting things in the right place, of course. So we'll go health manager. Just pop this down again, and we will add 5. So now this time we'll press play, and the health should pop up to 5. But the only problem now, of course, being that we don't have any way for the player to get hurt. So our enemy, he just kills us instantly. Our health just stays the same. That's no good to anybody. So we need to add our hurt player on contact script, or adapt it slightly. So we have our hurt player on contact here. And again, this is going to be relatively straightforward. There's nothing too much to this. There's just a value that we want to hurt the player by. So public int damage to give, we'll stick with again. Damage to give. And much like, do we have our kill? We don't have our kill player one open. We'll just open this up here. If it'll open up, here we go. So here in our kill player script, we had to get the level manager because that's the element that's killing the player, but we don't need to worry about that now. So everything else is going to be very similar though. So we have our if other name is equal to player in the on trigger enter function. So we're just going to copy this whole thing here, and below our update we're going to pop it in there. And instead of our level manager, what it's going to do is we're going to call from our health manager script, and we're going to call hurt player, and we're going to pass in our damage to give value, and we're going to hit save. We'll convert this so that saves, and now we'll pop back in here. So now if we go to our enemy, we're going to put that script on him instead of the kill player script. So we'll remove this script, remove components, and we'll add hurt player on contact. Pop that in here, and we'll say we'll give 1 damage when he hits the player. So we hit play, and bam, look, our health goes down to 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh no, things are going crazy. So now it has no way of knowing that the player is being destroyed. Our enemy's health is set to 0, and there's nothing telling it to stop being 0. So in our level manager, we have to adapt that now. So we'll go into our level manager here. Once it loads up, so down here, this is the function that's killing the player. So when the when the health manager detects that health is less than 0, then it'll call respawn player. So we go into our level manager, and then what it does then is it plays through this thing, but then the health isn't being reset back up to 5. So the health manager keeps saying, okay, the health is 0 every frame, and goes, health is 0, quick, kill the player. and it just keeps putting the same death script over and over and over again, and that's not very helpful for anybody. So we're just going to add up here a public health manager, and much the same as doing with the player and the camera here. We're going to add that in here. So health manager is equal to find objects of type health manager, and I'll do this in the start function so it does it straight away. It's helpful to use this little system, but it's only useful when there's only one instance of that object, because we will never have more than one health manager going on in the game at a time. So now basically all it'll do is it checks all this stuff, and then is there anything else we need to turn off? No, everything else is okay. So what we'll do is after it comes back alive, we'll say health manager dot full health. We'll save that, and I will pop back into the game here. So now once the player gets killed again, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, he's being killed, he's coming back to life, but he's still being killed over and over again. That's not going to be very helpful for us at all. So what we can do very simply to fix that up is on our health manager, we're going to add another little variable, and we'll just make this public bool is dead. So we'll set is dead to false straight away, and then in the update section, if player health is less than 0 and also is dead is false, so not is dead. If that's the case, then what we'll do is it'll call the level manager.respawn player, and it'll say is dead is equal to true. So then what it's doing is it won't keep checking to see if the player is dead. It'll go, okay, he's already dead, so I don't need to try and call the killing the player script again. So we'll just save that, and then in our level manager, after we return him to full health, we will also go health manager dot what do we just call that? Is dead. We'll say health manager dot is dead is equal to false. So now we save that, pop back into the game here, hit that play button. Oh no, we've got errors in our health manager, line 29. So health manager 29. Oh, we didn't say and, of course. So player health is less than 0 and he is not dead. So save it, and we'll pop back into the game here, and it'll play once it's finished compiling again. Hopefully there won't be any more errors. Here we go. So now we kill him. There we go. He gets killed once, and he comes back to life. So now there's different ways we could handle these spikes here. At the moment, they kill you straight away and they send you back to there, and that's fine. If you're happy with that, that's fine. But as you can see, it's not taken away from the health. So what we could do, rather than sticking with our kill player instantly script, and another very simple way to do it is if we actually zoom back in here, so we select our spike, they're prefab. So we'll remove this kill player script, remove component, and then add our heart player on contact. And instead of 1, we'll just set this to a high value. So perhaps as the game goes on, the player might be able to upgrade his maximum health level. In that case, we don't want the spikes to only take away 5 every time. So we'll set this up to a really high value, just say 50. And we'll apply those changes. So now, when we hit play, and the player goes over to the spikes, bam, he'll be dead. And it said minus 45. Actually, that's something we don't want. We don't want to say minus 45 health. That's not good. So in our health manager script, if player health is less than 0, if less than or equal to 0, we will set player health to 0. So then instead of saying minus 45, it'll always say 0 when his health is lower than that. So we'll just save and we'll go back to the game, hit that play button one more time, And we'll walk over to the left here. There we go. His health goes down to 0 and he's reset back to there. So there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been our little look at adding a relatively simple health system to the game, but it's interesting and I think it works very well. So yes, thank you for watching. I will be back soon with more tutorial goodness and we'll fix up more things and add some more systems to the game. And in the meantime, keep watching the skies. I don't know what that means. I'll be back. Thanks for watching this episode, and if you'd like to see just how some of the concepts we've covered can be brought together into a fully fledged game, then head to portalnauts.com and check out the demo for my game that I've been working on for the last while. It uses a lot of the concepts we covered so far in the series, as well as other things that we're going to cover in the future. So if you want to get a feel for where we're going and what kind of things you can make with these with the basics of Unity, head over there, try out the game for yourself, and let me know what you think of it, of course. And the best place to let me know is to head to Twitter @GamesPlusJames. Say hi, I'm always there, ready to say hello and do stupid things. But also, if you'd like to see some of the game being worked on and developed in real time, head to twitch.tv/GamesPlusJames, where I regularly stream development of the game, and you can get to see behind the scenes of how things all work. So, head there, say hello, and I'll see you all in the near future.